Just so you know.
Yeah.
Hey, Paul.
Yeah.
You keep moving. You keep moving.
We on?
Yeah. You keep moving, so I have to keep adjusting you. It's like,
Oh, I didn't realize we were.
He's over here.
I didn't realize we were
Stay
on.
put.
Oh, I didn't realize we were on.
Yeah. How are you? It's been a while since we've sat together.
Yeah. In a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has been. What have you been doing? I mean, the world wants to know. I mean, what's Paul Ash been doing?
Nothing really.
No.
Just rather than getting up that early, I just.
What do you mean that early?
Well, you know what the problem is now is it's not light in the morning anymore.
Yeah.
You know, when it was light at 6 o'clock, you wake right up. But now it's darker, so you say, "Yeah, it's only 7 o'clock."
Yeah, I have a hard time getting up out of bed anyway.
Yeah.
7, 9, noon. It doesn't matter. If I'm sleeping and I just wake up, I'm like,
Yeah.
I always have had a hard time.
Yeah.
Waking up.
Waking up. I have a hard time falling asleep.
Oh, no, I don't have a problem with that.
Well, you will.
Well, most nights. I mean, a couple nights ago, I was up like 2:30.
You get stuff on your mind. You keep tossing
Yeah.
and turning. Yeah.
But sometimes I just get so exhausted that I'm just,
Yeah.
I've had it.
Yeah.
So anyway, welcome to the show. No show tomorrow. Tomorrow is,
no show.
Yeah, tomorrow's pop day in Hartford.
Oh.
So yeah, every 3 weeks. Okay. So,
Right.
So we're going to do Monday and Thursday this week.
Oh.
That's what we're going to do.
Gotcha.
A lot of stuff happening and has happened,
Yeah.
in the last week or so. A lot of scuttlebutt on social media about it and stuff. But one thing I want to talk about, and it's kind of insane, but have you seen all of the postings and people getting all rattled up saying the 23rd is the rapture?
Really?
Yeah.
23rd.
That's
tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Yeah.
That's tomorrow.
Yeah. You better get your crap in order, dude. Yeah. Apparently. Well, I mean, people, this is not even a joke, but because they're putting we've heard of end of the world stories.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Since, I don't know, I must have heard the world's going to end about 20 times.
Yeah.
and it never does.
Yeah.
And you just the fact is you don't know when or anything like that, but it's people they they put the narrative together to make it fit.
Yeah.
These doomsday soothers and whatever. People, yeah, they sold their houses, they've sold their cars.
Really?
And I'm like, wait a minute. And this is legit. I mean, this is not a joke. This is what has been happening with people.
What the hell's the difference? So your car, what the hell going to do? What's
What are you going to do? What are you going to do with the
gonna
money?
with it? Can't take the money with you.
No, if it happens, you're going straight on up, or hopefully, and that'll be it. I'm saying if people get raptured, which I'm probably stuck here, but if I am, I'm gonna go see what I can get, from the different houses, because let's see, there's a house on Elm Street. Oh, look at this. The socks are still warm in the dryer. There's some half-eaten Tostino pizza rolls over there. Where's the family? I don't know.
Oh, wow.
There's a hole in the roof.
I really haven't heard that.
Do you pay attention to anything?
I haven't heard a damn thing about it. No. I just go right along, like checking my schedule for the week. Nothing in there says there's plenty of stuff after.
There's nothing there that says rapture on the 23rd.
There's plenty there after Tuesday. And a lot of meetings are planned. They still got the meetings getting planned. So
that might thin out. But I'm thinking, if people are selling when people sell their cars and their homes and stuff because of what they believe is going to happen.
Well, not just
what happens when it doesn't.
Well, let's try to buy it back. Screwed.
I don't think so.
They're screwed. Where are they going to live?
I'm going to check the market today and see if there's some cheap houses.
I have not heard anything.
Cash for quick closing.
I doubt if there's anything around here. It's probably some wacko someplace. Oh, God.
What's funny is that maybe it's not even a wacko. Maybe it's somebody that just truly believes that the rapture is coming on September 23rd.
There is. There's a lot of people that believe in that stuff.
Yeah.
If it happens, they ain't going to know. It's going to hit you. You ain't going to know it anyway.
Apparently,
yeah.
Biblically speaking, nobody knows.
Of course not.
Nobody knows.
Right.
Like a thief in the night.
If you did, you'd be spending money and betting on all kinds of stuff to win.
You go to the casino getting hookers and blow. I mean, this is what you'd be doing.
There you go.
Not me.
Yeah. No, that's the first.
I've never done either one of those. So,
well,
tell me what it's like.
Watch out on your way to Hartford.
God.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I thought that was interesting to bring up. But if you go like on any of the short video services like a TikTok or like an Instagram or YouTube, even Facebook now, it's all over the place.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's absolutely insane.
Oh.
Absolutely insane.
That's somebody coming up with something, trying to make a.
Well, they're coming up with something, but I don't know why. I mean,
Yeah.
So
there's somebody come up with we could probably start something too.
We have
like a parking garage.
We have. We've done parking garages. We've done manure farms.
Yeah, I know.
That didn't exist.
Oh, Christ.
What can we start now?
We ought to start something that's going down 164. What do we come up with?
Better open it now.
Yeah.
They better get it open now.
That's right. Oh, man.
Limited customers.
Yeah, right. Oh, boy. Crazy.
# Left Behind. You ever seen those movies? The Left Behind movies?
No.
I've seen them all.
Yeah.
There's been a couple of different renditions, but I've read all the books.
Yeah.
Which was funny because my mother had them 25 years ago. And she had 4 of them. She had 4 books. And I
Yeah.
said, "Oh, this looks interesting." I saw the premise of the story.
Yeah.
It was the author's Jerry B. Jenkins, um, and I'm like, "Oh, the rapture happens, and then the world just goes total AFib." So I'm reading the first book. I got through it. Second, no, they were very interesting. They're good. They're interesting reads. They're easy reads. Not really a hard read.
Yeah.
Um, I was talking to I was talking to a friend of mine named Casey, who was an avid reader, and I told her, I said, "Hey," I said, "Have you gotten anything or into the Left Behind book series?" I said they're pretty cool. And she goes, "Oh yeah." She goes, "I read that. I read them a long time ago." I said, "Oh, okay." I said, "I'm in the middle of the third book. In the middle of the third book, I don't know how everything that's going on is going to culminate. There's only one more book."
Yeah.
And she goes, "Oh no, honey." I said, "What?" She goes, "Oh, you don't understand." I said, "What?" She goes, "There's not 4 books." I said, "Oh." She goes, "There's 12 books."
So 12 books.
Yeah. And I went, she goes, "You didn't think you were going to make that kind of a commitment now, did you?" So I read all 12. And then actually the 13th came out,
Oh, really?
which wasn't as good.
Oh.
It was kind of like, they forced that 13th book just to kind of tie up all the loose ends and stuff. Wasn't that good.
Well,
But the other ones were really good.
in a way, this world's kind of like folded in on itself anyway, because look at the attitudes of people. Look at all the shootings that are happening. The world is kind of like going, it's
It
blowing up
was,
within itself.
did you, talking about shootings, did you hear about the one in Norwich?
No.
Yeah. Let me pull it up here. It was at a bar called Pistol Pete's. Let me see here. Here it is. 2 days ago, September 20th. About 11:30 p.m., Norwich police officers responded to Pistol Pete's Bar and Grill for a reported shooting. 2 gunshot victims were located and transported to Bacchus. Officers located and seized the firearm and other evidence consistent with the shooting. Keith Nival, Nival.
Yeah.
He was located nearby following the investigation and identified as being involved in the incident.
Oh, that's starting to get close to home.
The charges were merely accusations.
Oh. Well,
So that's not too far from here.
I mean, every day there's something, and I don't know why. You know, I know over the weekend there was a shooting up in New Hampshire too at a wedding.
Yeah.
I mean, I think the guy that was the shooter was a server at the wedding, and he was one of these guys mouthing off about Palestine and all this other stuff, and shot somebody, and then they shot him. But imagine going to a wedding and that's something you don't want to remember at your wedding ceremony. Terrible.
It's
But
things are out of control right
you
now.
don't know who the hell's carrying a gun today. Not that it's
I don't have any problem with anybody carrying a gun.
no, and I don't have a problem
No.
with people having the appropriate, documents to carry one and buy one. But there's the people out there who get them illegally, unfortunately.
Yeah.
A lot of times we watch a cop show every now and
Look,
then.
if you want to get a gun, you can get a
Yeah.
gun.
We watch a cop show on TV every now and then, and when they pull these guys over down south, everybody's carrying a gun. It's like they find a gun in the car, but a lot of them they don't need a permit,
Right.
so they just as long as they're over 18 years old, they can have one. But the problem with is if you're going to carry a gun, you have to be responsible, and I think a lot of people who are gun owners are responsible, but you got those who or not. And when they get into an altercation, what do? Pull it out and shoot somebody.
Right.
That's pretty probably what's happened to, why. I mean, it's almost think about going back to the old west. What did they do in the old west? The bars, pew, they have a gunfight,
Sure,
right?
sure, yeah.
I mean, we're going back
Yeah,
there.
but we're not there anymore. I mean, that's a long time ago.
I know.
That's the old west is just a different. It was, we've evolved.
Yeah, I
since
know.
then
But
as a race,
but
the human race.
yeah. But now we got the same thing. You get somebody gets ticked off at a bar, they got a gun. Bingo. Even drive. I mean, you can't even drive a car and piss somebody off because you don't know whether they're going to get out of the car and kick your ass. I mean,
or shoot you.
There's a lot of that, right? There's a lot of that going on. It's crazy what people are doing. I don't know. You think maybe coming out of COVID, people being locked up caused a lot of this stuff? I mean,
anything is possible.
I wonder because I don't know if it was this heavy prior to COVID. I don't know. Who the hell knows?
I don't know. I don't remember it being like this.
No,
but I just think personally, there's so many things that are out of control. I see it all the time, especially in the last few years. At sporting events, there are fights. There have been a couple of games that were suspended, and they were going to restart them because they were Friday night, right?
Yeah.
They restart them on Monday with no fans.
Wow.
No one's allowed to come in, not even the parents.
Wow.
Part of the time, the parents are the problem.
Right.
Yeah.
So. Well, that was an incident up in Hartford this weekend. Soccer game.
See, there you go.
There was a racial comment or something of a player, and I thought maybe one of the coaches knocked the player over or something. I'm not sure, but they stopped the game. Stopped it right there and ended it.
Yeah.
So it was a soccer game.
You don't know.
Yeah.
It's. I mean, you almost need metal detectors now to go into a high school game.
Yeah. Well, there's metal detectors when you go into major sporting events.
Well, sure.
But now, I mean, you're right. But the problem is that they're open air events. They're not like in a stadium. When you go to the high school, you can't have a metal detector. How are you going to tell? Yeah. You don't.
Well, I didn't want to say this, but I do want to bring something up that that happened at the game Friday night at Grizzle High School. It was reported that there was a kid with a gun.
Really?
Yeah. He went ahead and I guess he flashed it. Now, I don't know who did this, but the student, talk about being cool under fire, went to the admin because they saw, because this kid was flashing it like, haha. And they immediately called the cops. They arrested the kid. It was very, very quiet how it happened. We were in the booth. I had no idea.
Yeah.
We didn't see anything. I didn't even see police presence, to be honest with you. The reason I'm bringing it up is because there are, and were, and maybe more to come, I don't know, a lot of social media comments criticizing the superintendent of schools for sending out an email about it, or maybe the text of the email, what was in it. And people are blaming him. Like he didn't. What did you want him to do?
I mean, he was just.
You going to call your sister? Is that who you're going to call?
No.
No. As soon as they were notified, they acted. What else was supposed to be done? Cause panic?
Yeah, right. No, was the complaint because they did it quietly, Oh, what was the?
I'm kicked out of Grizzle now, so I wouldn't know.
Well,
I guess the fact that the email went out at like 9:37 and whatever, and I guess it wasn't timely enough. Well, maybe they were busy trying to handle the situation.
Yeah.
Seriously, what were you? What do you think they were supposed to do? It was handled quietly. The kid got arrested. End of story. Most people didn't even know about it, including us in the booth that get all the information. Fine.
Yeah. Well, they didn't cause panic because you know damn well if somebody says they got a gun, guess what? Panic and everybody's going to just go, and and the kid flashed it, and they were able to get to him before. I mean, who the hell knows? The kid probably was just showing off. He probably took the old man's gun and probably popped it in his pocket. So I'm going to be a big deal, But
whatever his reason is, or whatever. Well, I don't even know if the person carrying it was male or female, to be honest with you. Yeah. So I shouldn't say him because I don't know.
Yeah.
But my point in the whole thing is there were people that are criticizing and how it was handled.
Yeah.
And I'm like, how did you want them to handle it? And if you ask me, if hardly anybody knew about it, I think they handled it pretty well.
And I'm sure they wanted to get the information out there because if they didn't, it would have been spread through social media, and then everybody would be bitching at the superintendent for not telling them what's going on. So, you're going to get people who agree, and you're going to get people who disagree. That's going to happen all the time. Yeah. And that's the world we live in today.
I know, but the only reason I brought it up was because of that. So, this is not anything that is unique to Griswold.
No.
This is everywhere.
It's everywhere.
All over the country.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Unfortunately. I don't know.
I
don't know. It's like, and, it could have been worse. Could have been, look at the things that happened lately over the last couple of months.
Right.
You don't know. The person could have been a wacko and did some crazy stuff, but he wasn't. They weren't.
We don't know.
Don't know.
We don't know.
Well, thank God they kind of like took care of it.
Yeah.
And they caught it before it started anything. So it was just good. But it's just kind of surprising. Maybe it's not surprising because, Grizzle's not unique. It's like any other town. We just don't hear a lot of it around here, So, oh well. So the other thing people are bitching about is losing power. I mean, I read a couple of things and people were bitching. I mean, Jewett City actually have been very good. We really haven't had any major issues with Jewett City Power at all. They're pretty stable in keeping things up. I know they had some issues with, I guess, somewhere our transmission line or something. There was Eversource had some kind of bird that's protected was staying on the line or something. They couldn't do anything about it because Farmer Brown, I guess, had corn on his field or something, and they didn't want to drive over the field to get to the pole. So they waited for Farmer Brown to cut it, and then they fixed it. But,
Anyway, there's going to be a special meeting, right? So we'll talk about that
Wednesday,
in a minute.
On a Wednesday, yes.
So we'll talk about that in a minute, and but we will return in a couple right here on SNS. Looking for the perfect shed? Come to SCR Structures and Sheds in North Franklin. Whether you're buying or renting to own, we've got you covered with 90 days, same as cash, and guaranteed price matching on any competitor's advertised shed of the same quality. That's scr-structures.com. That's SCR Structures and Sheds, built right, priced right here in North Franklin. scr-structures.com.
Griswold runs on neighbors helping neighbors. That's why Tina Falk is seeking re-election, keeping services strong and your tax dollars accountable. And Matt Danieluk is stepping up for his first term as selectman. Hands-on, listening first, ready to get to work. Together, Tina and Matt will focus on safer roads, strong schools, support for seniors, thriving small businesses, and real transparency at Town Hall. Because in Griswold, we need steady leadership that puts our town first. We care about the people, not the politics. On November 4th, vote Tina Falk and Matt Danieluk for Board of Selectmen.
Paid for by the Griswold Democratic Town Committee, Linda Cody, Treasurer.
All right, welcome back.
We're back.
You're back. I'm back. So we started talking about Jewett City Electric, and I think let's kind of backtrack a little bit. Where I think a lot of the problems people have is that for a couple of days in 1 week, poof, power would just go out, and it was only out for like a couple of minutes, and it would pop back on. And then it would happen again. And I think it happened a third time. It's weird because it was a unique situation.
Yep.
Because how many times have we talked about it? You know, we talk about the mighty borough, you know, and how the power never goes out.
Right.
And now all of a sudden, boom, 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 it does.
Yep.
And then they have, it was a scheduled power outage to fix something.
And that's where they should tell you.
They did. It was out there.
Oh, was it?
Oh yeah. There was a text that went out there, and you know, it was all over Facebook, and people shared the shit out of it. So yeah, it was out there.
Well, I think one of the problems is that Jewett City they don't have, I guess they don't have their own webpage, and they don't have anybody.
Sure they do.
Well, they do?
Yeah.
Then they don't communicate. Did they communicate on that page?
I think they do most of their communication through their borough Facebook page.
But it seems like Lori's the one that has to go after the information. I would think Jewett City should have some kind of communication person.
She is Jewett City.
Well, she's not Jewett City DPU.
No.
I think
Jewett. Oh, you're talking about DPU. No, they don't. I don't think they do anything.
Well, that's why I'm saying with Jewett City, if there's going to be an outage, or if there is an outage, as soon as they learn about it, they should pass that information and put it on a board. I know what happened. I think what happens is Lori goes to them and say, "Hey, what's going on?" Rather than them coming to her.
Yeah.
It should be their responsibility to update the borough page to tell people what's going on. Because I think once you tell people that, you know, we got an outage, this is happening, they're not going to bitch. They're going to be quiet. But it's the unknowns that they don't know. So what the hell happened now? You know, because, you know, I'm not going to get into where I was, but that was the common thing that, and if there was a planned outage, you would tell people ahead of time, say on such and such a day, there's going to be a planned outage. I honestly thought that this last one we had, where they said it was going to be 3 to 4 hours, and then within a matter of 15 to 20 minutes, it was back up. I kind of said, it's going to go.
You talking about the planned one, or are you talking about the one that just kind of happened?
The one that just happened.
You see, that was due to a fire apparently in Lisbon.
Yeah, Lisbon. Yeah.
So,
but they said could be 3 or 4 hours.
Yeah, it wasn't.
I know. So I said to myself, well, there's probably going to be another one, because Jewett City has the way it means to switch things around so you get fed from a certain different place by doing switching.
Yeah.
And I says, I bet they switched so that it wouldn't be, the outage would
Wouldn't be
affect
as
it.
long.
Yeah. And then I said, I bet when they fix it, they're going to shut it off and switch it back.
Right.
Well, that never happened. So maybe, but I was assuming that was going to happen. But, I mean, people were concerned about their food. I mean, come on, they've never been off. I think I can only remember one or two times where we had a hurricane that they were off for, maybe 8 or 9 hours. And then they came back on. It wasn't even overnight. And people were worrying about their food. I mean, if you keep your refrigerator closed and don't keep opening it up, it's going to stay cool for a while.
Interesting point, because some people were complaining at Walmart.
Yeah.
When the power went, because it affected them as well.
Yeah.
That they roped off all of the coolers, and people were like, "Well, what's going on? I think they're losing all their food." And they didn't. It was just because they didn't want you to open the door. That was it.
Yeah. The one thing that we have sitting out on the Griswold page, there is a bunch of first aid documents out there, one pertaining to hurricanes, and there's one pertaining to power outages, what you do. Those documents are under public safety, and there's like 4 or 5 of them there, what you should read, what you should do. And they were put out by Red Cross.
Mm-hmm.
So if people want to see those, go to the town webpage, look up on the safety, and you'll see all those documents there.
I have a small generator myself, and I've got these 2. It has a handle.
Yeah.
2 boxes like this.
Yeah.
That are you charge them up, they'll last for a couple of days.
Yeah.
Just like charging your phones, or it's not gonna like power your mixer.
Yeah.
Or your blender, or well, it will, but it'll drain it down real quick. But
yeah, I do have a generator too. I bought years ago.
Yeah,
and fortunately, I've been lucky. We really haven't had to use it, but I also have a battery generator that sits in.
Sure.
And it lasts. I mean, you charge it up, it'll last a long time, because it's doesn't make any noise. You just plug the
keep
stuff.
Your car gassed up.
Well, keep your car gassed up, and then you can plug it into your car. Most new cars right now and trucks have an outlet in them.
Exactly.
Yeah. So,
well, I have 2 inverters.
There you go.
As well. So
yeah. Well, I started off.
Well, the Rapture's coming tomorrow. So
well, the
you
other
might
thing,
need it.
I have a battery that I have with a converter, and it converts to 120. And same thing. It's a marine. It's a marine battery. You just connect it and as a backup, and I've run a pellet stove on it.
Are you a doomsday prepper?
Am I what?
Are you a doomsday prepper?
No.
You have like 100 gallons of water kicking around?
No.
50?
No.
20?
No, I got none of that crap. I mean, you think about they are concerned about water. You're supposed to fill your bathtub up with water especially if you're on a pump. Jewish City, if you have Jewish City water, you're going to have it for a while anyway, because they have.
Yeah, but it's going to eventually go away.
Well, they're on generators anyway, and a lot of it's gravity fed, so I'm not concerned about it.
But you won't be able to buy gas.
Well, that's true. I do buy gas though, and I buy gas. I probably buy probably 15 to 20 gallons of gas that I store in my shed, and that's for the winter. For my generator, if I need a generator. But if I don't use the generator, I use it throughout the summer, the lawnmower and all the other stuff, snowblower.
Because then it gets skunky.
But then I use it all up.
Yeah.
And then I just refilled it like last week. I filled everything back up again. I just use it for the winter.
Yeah.
But I do use it all. So, yeah. I mean, you got to be prepared for some stuff. I mean, if I had to put it in the car, I would.
Yeah.
But I would just suck it out of one car and put it in another car.
Have you ever done that? Siphon gas?
Yes, I have.
That's got to be gross, man.
The Chevelle I had when I wanted to start it.
Then just for kicks, did you let it
Well,
back?
you got to remember where the gas tank is there. on the old cars. It's behind the license plate.
Yeah.
You just can't stick a hose down the side of it and figure. I had the worst time getting that because I had to get all the gas out of there because it was sitting there and it got moisture in it and the car wouldn't run.
Right.
So I had to get rid of the gas. We could get it out because I had to put a long hose down there and it was backed up against something. So it was weird. I mean, it was like, yeah, it was newer cars. I mean, and now they make pumps that can just stick it and pump it up. So, yeah.
Oh my
yeah.
Okay, Paul.
But
I don't even know where to go, Pat, with that.
Well, getting back to
Special meeting?
Jewish City, about the meeting.
Yeah.
There's a meeting on Wednesday regarding Jewish City Electric. And apparently, I guess they're talking about, could be a rate hike. Talking about a rate hike as well. So, which is expected, I guess. We've been kind of like stable for quite a while. So, I guess be some kind of rate hike. I don't know what that's going to be, but we'll see.
I'm not sure.
I don't know.
Go to the meeting.
I haven't heard much about what the rate's going to be or how much it's going to go up. So,
well, whatever it is, it'll be cheaper than Eversource.
Yeah, well.
The mighty Burrow.
Well, things may change now that Pure is all shook up.
So, yeah, the director is gone.
Yeah. But resigns, but I'm sure resigned with some kind of a severance pay. Quietly probably got a big chunk of money to get out of there.
You think?
There was trouble there. There were some issues with emails disappearing, not communicating with some of the people on our staff. There was a whole bunch of stuff that was going on there. Oh, I didn't know I deleted it. You know, that kind of stuff you heard. And I think what happened was something was going to happen. Somebody was going to bring something up. And I think they just said, Lamont says, time to leave because he's the one that was signed her. He didn't want to get hurt politically. So,
do you think we're heading, towards some sort of electrical disaster with the grids?
Well, I think what's happening is I don't think that any of the
they're old. They're all very old.
No, but not necessarily. A lot of it's been updated. Don't get me wrong. A lot of stuff's been done, but I don't think they're doing anything new, to better the system because there's no money. Yeah. So.
Yeah. Now we're facing a government shutdown too.
Now we're facing a government shutdown. I don't think that'll happen. Nah, that won't happen.
Does it really change anything?
Yeah. I mean, what's it going to affect? Not you or I.
No.
I mean, you're still going to go on. Yeah. You may not get any mail.
I don't know what's really going to trickle down.
You may not get any bills for a couple of days, which that ain't going to bother me. I mean, I think Social Security and all that other stuff is going to continue. It's not going to.
That's all direct deposit, isn't it?
That's all direct deposit. Yeah. That's not going to stop. I mean, I think.
I don't care if we get a statement. Send it.
Don't pay the goddamn politicians any money. Yeah, but
speaking of that, we got elections coming up. We're not going to talk about that right now, but that's coming up soon.
Yeah. Well, figure we're probably 6-8 weeks away, probably because we got another 2 weeks, 4 weeks plus 2, so or 1.
Yeah. So
probably 7 weeks. It's coming up.
Yeah.
It's going to be interesting to see what happens. Yeah.
It's going to be very interesting.
Yeah.
I think this is going to be a very interesting election season.
Yeah. I don't know what the scuttlebutt out is in town, how people feel.
We're going to find out.
I don't know.
We're going to find out.
I haven't heard anything one way or the other, so.
Yeah.
I mean, it's nothing much happening. It's been kind of quiet. Yeah.
All right. Well, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be back to end it all for today.
Okay.
Be back in a minute on SNSN.
You buy better, much better. is here, and unfortunately, temperatures may not be the only thing on the rise. If you're experiencing significant insurance increases, it's time to make the call. The Burns Agency, now a Hub International company, has more solutions than ever. With the same superior service you've come to know. Call, email, or stop in today to start your savings. The Burns Agency, a Hub International company, proudly serving Eastern Connecticut since 1932.
Is it safe to visit the dentist? In a word, yes, especially if that dentist is Dr. Katzoff and the staff at Griswold Dental Associates. They follow all the latest safety protocols while doing what they do best, taking care of you. From preventive to restorative, your dental care couldn't be in better hands. To schedule your appointment, call Griswold Dental Associates today, 860-376-2626. That's 860-376-2626.
Life is full of choices. At Jewett City Savings Bank, we can make one choice easy, finding the right checking account. We offer a range of affordable accounts to fit your budget and needs, and each gives you the freedom to access your money the way you want, online, through our mobile app, or with your debit card. It's your money and your choice. To learn more about the account that's right for you, stop by one of our offices or visit us at jcsbank.com. Jewett City Savings Bank, member FDIC.
If you're talking, they will hear you.
Why are we getting killed like this?
Kyle's not here. Got caught drinking beer in the park a couple of nights ago.
Really?
Yeah, 0 tolerance. He's out for the season.
Harsh.
Hey, he knew not to drink. We've made that clear to all of our kids, right?
No, not really.
Bill, if we don't tell them what we expect and why they shouldn't drink, how are they gonna know?
Talk. They hear you. For more information, visit underagedrinking.samhsa.gov.
You try.
What you doing?
No, the Board of Selectmen meeting came up for the 23rd.
But a regular meeting or?
This is a special meeting.
Oh, a special meeting.
Yeah, I guess it's to interview candidates for the position of finance
director.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of open.
Yeah. Yeah. So.
That's kind of open.
Yeah. So.
No.
Well, I think it's going to be cool from now on. No, tomorrow's supposed to be 80.
Really?
Rain.
Oh, really?
Well, that's what the weather guys, maybe not so much around here, but the temperature's going up again tomorrow. So. Yeah.
So, yeah. We have some sports scheduled this week. We have a couple of football games. So we have Thursday night. We're going to travel to Putnam, and it's going to be Putnam, or I should say, the Valley Panthers. Do you know what I mean by the Valley Panthers?
Yeah, because Putnam had a different name, right? No, they didn't. It was Kilroy. Sorry, Valley Panthers.
You don't know? Did you say I don't know?
I don't know.
I was waiting. I knew you didn't know, so just waiting to see you sink.
I was thinking of name change, but wrong school.
Plainfield. They're a co-op now on football with Ellis Tech, Turtelot, and Putnam.
Gotcha.
So there's four schools that make up the Valley Panthers.
Oh, okay.
So they play predominantly their home games in Plainfield. However, they are going to play this one in Putnam.
Gotcha.
So they're going to be taking on Woodstock Academy. They're kind of the same as far as what they're doing so far this year. Big game on Friday night from Griswold High School. It's going to be the Griswold Wheeler Wolverines taking on Ledyard.
Well, Ledyard was a big school last year, right? They were the big team that won a lot.
Ledyard scored over 70 points in their first two games.
Wow.
Yeah, they've been beating the tar out of people.
Wow.
Wolverines are a good team. So that's gonna be a really good game and really a nice one to watch. So we're gonna check that one out. That'll be on Friday. Sunday next week would be youth. They're going to be traveling to Stonington. If we can get sponsors for the games, then we will certainly go down there, and stream those games from Stonington.
Gotcha.
Stonington's a nice field. It's a nice field.
Yeah.
So, we did that from Wyndham last week, because we had some sponsors step up and say, then they supported the kids, get them on the stream, and hopefully we can do the same thing this Sunday as well.
Good.
So
good.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway, thanks for swinging on by, Paul. Haven't seen you in like a minute.
I know it.
As they say.
Yeah.
All right. So nothing tomorrow. Just because I have to take my dad.
Yeah.
It's Dad Day tomorrow.
Yeah.
And but we'll be back on Thursday during the morning for another show. So thank you for joining us, both of you. Have a good